We have a slew of people that are coming into the state of Florida that are looking for your vote. One of them is Mitt Romney, former governor of Massachusetts, who right now, according to the polls, is the front runner in the state of Florida. Governor, good morning and welcome to AM Tampa Bay.
Good morning. Thank you so much. Good to be with you.
Last time that we spoke, you were a long shot here. Everybody was already penciling in Rudy Giuliani, who appeared to have a nice, comfortable lead. What do you attribute that to, Governor?
Well, I've had some success so far. We've had success in 3 states. There have been 6 primaries so far, 6 tests, if you will. I've won 3, come in second in 2. So we're making progress, and I think that's helped me. And I think also that the fact that I spent my life in the real economy, in the business world for 25 years, has convinced people that I can get the economy going again, that I have the kind of experience that America needs right now.
I was going to say, you hit at a very propitious time right now because of the concerns all of a sudden escalating over the economy and the fact that you do have that experience, and it seems like all of the attention is shifted to the economy now.
Well, I think you're right. I think, of course, the greatest threat that our nation faces is from radical, violent jihadists. But at the same time, you have to have a strong economy to be able to keep our military strong and to make sure families have good jobs and bright futures. And so people are looking for a president who can make tough decisions, that knows how to do that, but also who has the kind of experience in the real-world economy to make things better for Americans.
What would you do for vets coming home from Iraq and Afghanistan who find that their lives have changed so much that they don't have their old jobs anymore? What would you do to get them back into society and get them employed again?
Well, first of all, by law, people are required to keep jobs open for those that come back from the National Guard. And for those who come back from other services, and let's say they've been serving in the military for a number of years, they're going to start a new career. And I want to make sure that we adequately fund effectively the GI Bill, that we up the reimbursement rate for tuition. I propose that we bring that up to the standards that are necessary so that our young men and young women who come home from the military get a full year, or a full ride rather, for college education. To make sure they can get the education they need for good jobs.
Should you be elected, you would be serving with the Republican House and Senate. These guys are tax crazy.
Democrat.
Excuse me. House, Senate, and House that are Democrats. These guys are tax crazy. They love to pass new taxes. How would you deal with that?
Well, they're not going to get new taxes passed because if you have me as president, I will veto those things. That's pretty straightforward. And not only will I veto any tax increase, I'll veto their excessive spending. If I get bills like we've seen in Congress that are full of pork, I'll simply veto them. And I've also indicated that if they raise spending above inflation, less 1% in our discretionary non-military accounts, I'll veto them as well. And by the way, I like vetoes. I've done a lot of vetoing as governor. And I know how to bring down excessive spending.
Governor, we saw John Kerry's campaign virtually collapse over so-called flip-flopping, and if you are the candidate, you know that's going to be an issue. Changes from what you believe before and what you believe now on some core issues. What's your response going to be?
Well, I'm not going to apologize to anybody for becoming pro-life. I was effectively pro-choice until I got into government, and then as I got into government, I simply could not become a party to something that took away human life. I respect the sanctity of human life, and the Massachusetts Citizens for Life awarded me their leadership award. That was something I did while I was governor 3 years ago, and frankly, I have no problem with becoming pro-life. There are others like Ronald Reagan and Henry Hyde and people before me who've done the same thing. And I'd also note that if somebody has lived as long as I have and they've never changed their mind on any issue, they probably are not qualified for office. You better learn from your experience or get somebody who will.
Well, they're all hollering for change. Just say you changed. Hey, thanks for joining us this morning on AM Tampa Bay, Governor.
Thank you so much. Good to be with you.
Thank you, sir.
Governor Mitt Romney, as the focus shifts to the state of Florida for next Tuesday's primary. Republicans, that's their next one.